This made me so mad, and I believe that this incident happened in Plano, Texas. This just made me mad. It blew my mind. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, if this didn't happen in Plano. But I want y'all to watch this with me, because this boils my blood when it comes to law enforcement in America, when it comes to the cowardice of police chiefs. You cannot let this stuff go on in our country. Come on. So I know some of y'all have seen this. I've seen a lot of people making videos about this, but here it goes. So BLM is in the intersection. This looked like Plano. I used to live in Plano for a small period of time. They're in the intersection. They're blocking the intersection. This is not protest. This is breaking the law. This is obstruction of traffic. You cannot be in a public thoroughfare in the middle of a freeway exit ramp, blocking the roadway, claiming that you're protesting. You're not protesting. Who in the is going to listen to you when you're blocking traffic? When these people are trying to go to work and you all in the middle of the street, who is listening to you? I want to kick your if you doing this. I don't care nothing about black lives, police lives. You in the middle of the street doing this, I'm going to want to get out and put my foot in your rear end. That's what I want to do. This is not protest. Okay, I'm going to play it.
Get the fuck out of my way!
This is how you supposed to act right here. This is how you supposed to react to this stuff. Where is the cop at? They blocking the intersection. This is a traffic hazard. If one person decide to go out in the middle of the intersection and block, you will go to jail. You will go to jail. You cannot block the intersection. Okay. All right, this is why we finna call down there. I got the numbers and everything. Come on. And I don't know who got a gun right here. Some people pulling out guns. That's a gun pointed at this guy right here. Now, if when they running up on him, he pulled a gun out on them, he be going to jail. But they can pull a gun. Plano PD. This man, if he not a cop, he need to go to jail. He's the one that pulled the gun out. No, it's another guy. Who is this guy? I'm going to find him. One of these dudes, not him, it looked like he got a gun, but this guy looked like a black person hand, wearing a black sleeve shirt, pulled out a gun or whatever. That looked like a gun to me. Put out a gun on this guy. They the ones obstructing traffic. When at what point does a citizen have a right to say enough is enough? We got to drive through here. You can't just block the. In the spirit of what? What has transpired in Plano, Texas? Plano, this is where the rich white people live at. Plano, Texas. What has transpired in Plano that y'all fools out here in the intersection? What has happened in Plano? George Floyd, Chauvin went to jail. And y'all still out here being stupid. What more do you want? I couldn't do it. I had a vision the other day that I was driving down the street and I was at an intersection and I got out bussing because I got tired of it. I got out bussing. I'm not recommending nobody ever do that. However, this ain't right. Come on, that's how you supposed to act. Do your job. You ain't supposed to block the intersection. You know, and look at these dumb. I'm sick of these people. I'm sick of these people. These are the scum bubble gum under the shoe of the earth. You're a scumbag. These people are scumbags. You're not an activist. You're not a pro. You're a piece of crap. And if somebody ran through here and ran all them over, I wouldn't care. Stop killing her. Who are you talking about? Scumbags. I wish he would have got out and started beating these people to a pulp. What is going on here? I'm sick of this. I don't know about y'all. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this stuff. You can't just block an intersection. Stop killing us. Do your job. Stop killing us. Do your job. You want the police to stop killing you, but you want him to do his job. I can't stand these people. I cannot stand these people. Don't you come to my city with this stuff. I'm busting your. That's what I'm doing. All right, come on, finish. This is what I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all. And I'm not an advocate of violence. I'm not telling you to do it. They do this, I'm knocking everybody out. Everybody. Everybody. From here, I'm knocking everybody out. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody. I'm not putting up with this. You're not gonna do this in out here in Arizona, especially not Scottsdale. I'm going down the street to go get something done, and you doing this, I'm knocking you out, you out, you out, you out, you out, you out, you out. I'm knocking you out. I don't care nothing about this. I go to jail. How much time would I get? I don't know. I can bond out. I'm knocking y'all out. Then when you start knocking these people out, then that's when they'll stop doing it. This ain't right. Carry your gun and start knocking people out. This is unacceptable. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing. This man probably got somewhere to be, and they are obstructing his. What if this man got to go get his kids from the school? What if this man got to get home because his wife called him and it's an emergency, and they out here doing this stupid stuff? Just start knocking them out, and I guarantee you they won't do this no more. But you got to have a gun just in case they won't pull one on you. Look at this traffic, man. Look at this traffic. Look at this. Why do these people, what they're protesting has nothing to do with these people right here. Nothing. And these dummies like this lady here, giving him the fit because she got white guilt. This is what you call white guilt. These people are the scum of our earth. The bubble gum under the shoe. Scum, 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 scumbags. Why do you say that, Brandon? Why are you so aggressive today? Because I'm sick of this. You are a dummy. If you flipping this man off because he mad because he got stuff to do and they out here blocking the intersection. I don't care if you a Blue Lives Matter. You don't block the intersection. For what? Stand on the side over here and put your signs up, and the people that want to talk to, they'll look at your signs. I don't care if you're a pro-police. You don't block the intersection. For what? Who are you to block an intersection? And if there was an emergency vehicle coming through here, there is 45 cars pinned up. And you, cause you doing what? Okay. I can't. I'm done. I'm done with it. I got the number. When the video over, I got the number. Call the police chief tomorrow. Call the police chief and tell them how stupid this is. Finish. They won't block an intersection in Chicago. That's why I can't stand these mother freaking people. They won't block an intersection in Chicago. They out here with the white people. Negroes ain't dying out here. Man, they ain't doing nothing out here. The white people live out here. I've been to Plano. My mama lived in Plano. We stayed with my mom when we were in college. And it ain't number wealthy, upper class people live out in Plano. Unless you're in the boonies somewhere. Wealthy people live out in Plano. Negroes ain't getting killed in Plano. Go to South Dallas. Take your butt to Oak Cliff. If you somehow, but go to Oak Cliff and go block the intersection at Oak Cliff. I can't. God, I'm sick of these people. Let me drink my little Arnold Palmer. When are we gonna stop letting people do this? When? It's time to start to fight back for your own rights. They don't get to block the intersection. If the police officer had a barricade, that'll be different. because the police officer already had a barricade there. They'll divert traffic. If you are piling up in traffic because some fools are in the intersection, that's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Ain't nobody can tell me nothing. I'm knocking them out as they go on. I don't care who you are. I'm knocking you out. And if you're a girl, get out the way. Get out the way, because you don't want to get the teeth knocked out. I'm not putting up with this no more. It's just like when you got kids. I'm whooping your butt. That's what my dad ain't putting up with you clowning and acting a fool. I'm whooping you. And these people out here, you get out the way. If you got a permit and the police officer barricade the intersection and y'all divert traffic, that's different. I won't spend a second being obstructed because some stupid people want to sit here and protest about black people in Plano. That's like if these suckers come out here in Scottsdale, we're going to have a problem. Black people ain't dying in Scottsdale. Go to South Phoenix. And go to South Phoenix and you protest in South Phoenix. Don't protest up in Scottsdale. Don't protest in Plano. Go to Stop 6. Go to Eastwood and Fort Worth. Suckers, man. These people are suckers. You fired. He should be fired. And everybody who told him that this was okay should be fired. I'm fed up, man. I'm freaking fed up with this. When are we going to stop letting these people do this? And it's this coward. And commander's probably telling him to be a coward. But you're a coward, man. How you going to hold him? Tell these people to get out the road. If you want to do this, wait till the light change and you can walk across. Walk across with your signs as the light is red. And you are legally able to cross in the crosswalk. And then when the light changes back, walk across the crosswalk with your signs. You don't block the traffic on a green. This has to come to an end. You can't do this. These are kids that need a whooping. You can't do this. Let me finish this freaking thing.
Thank you.
Look at this dummy. Look at this dummy. I'm so sick of these people. Black, you ain't black. What are you talking? Who are you? Who are you allying? Negroes don't care nothing about you. Take your butt to Oak Cliff and watch what happened to you. But Black Lives Matter in South Dallas and watch what happened to you. Watch what happened to you. Go to Duncanville. Go to DeSoto. Watch what happened to you. You ain't finna be Black Lives Matter nowhere. You're going to be pent up somewhere. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I'm just tired of seeing this. I'm tired of the anti-police stuff. I'm tired of it. It is time that we stop letting them do this. No, you don't get no mother freaking pass. You don't get a pass. No, you're an idiot. No, you don't get a black life. It's all bull crap. Black Lives Matter is a bull crap terrorist organization. No, you don't get a pass. No, you don't get to say you support Black Lives Matter. Screw you. If they were doing what was right, I'll support it. Screw you. No, you don't get to push, what's that stupid stuff, racial justice. You don't get to push that. You do that stuff at my son's school, I'm coming down there. I'm not putting up with it no more. Not in America. Not in America. Y'all done it enough. Critical race theory. I'm going to shove that critical race theory up your butt. You're not putting that stuff in our schools. Screw you. They doing all this stuff. Brainwashing kids. Michelle Obama on TV talking about she scared her kids going outside. Screw you. You a devil. And I'm tired of giving these people a pass. You do this in Scottsdale, Arizona, I'm busting you. That's all that's going to happen. And you can call the police. You ain't doing this. You want to go there? We'll go there. You want to protest? Well, we'll counter protest. And I guarantee you we'll win. We sitting here, conservatives, this is why they doing it, because they ain't got a whooping yet. I'm sick of this stuff, man. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of these people. No, you don't get to walk around talking about we owe it reparation. You don't owe reparation to nobody. You don't need a handout for nobody. Black people don't need no special treatment. And neither does white people. Get off your rear end and go make something happen. And if you don't want to do that, shut the front door. Exactly. And then you know what? They get attack him and nobody gonna stand up for him. That man was right. He was right. Look at this traffic, man. You got people turning around in the intersection. These people are getting backed up. This traffic don't just mysteriously end. People are backed up all around the corner here. They backed up all back here. Look at the freeway, man. They up on the freeway. They up on the freeway. How is that safe? How are you practicing proper safety? They up on the freeway, man. You know people flying through the freeway gonna rear end somebody. You got people turning around in the intersection. Plano, y'all messed up. Y'all messed up. Okay. Let me show you how much you messed up. Here's the numbers. I put the numbers in the description section. But here's the numbers. I want y'all to jot these numbers down. It's in the description section. The chief, Ed Drain, call him, email him. Tell him what a piece of crap he is for letting that happen at the intersection. Now, you ain't got to be mean to him. Be nice. Play the game. Email him very articulately that you are disappointed at what the agency has done. Put it on there. Put it on there. Right there. Right there. Right there. You ain't doing it no more. Not in America. Not in America. Not in America. No, you're not doing it. You're not doing it. I don't care if you're Black Lives Matter. I don't care if you're Jesus only. I don't care if you're a Christian organization. You ain't blocking the intersection. Where your rights meet the rights of another person, begin to infringe on another person, that's when you have a problem. You don't have an opportunity to say I'm going to infringe on somebody else's rights because I feel like it. You don't get to infringe on other people's rights. People have a right to travel on a road that they pay for. It's a public thoroughfare. And if you want to protest, walk against when it's red and you can walk on the crosswalk, walk and chant. And when it turned green, move out the way so people can go to work. It's 5 or 6 people in the intersection. Move them out the intersection. They can stand on the side. Scottsdale PD, you let them do it out here. I'm gonna be up there at the station. I'll be up there at the station. We'll have 10,000 people at your police station. Scottsdale PD, you let these fools do that out here. You let them do it in the Phoenix Valley. We're gonna protest. You wanna see us protest? We'll protest. Yeah, I'm tired of it. Why are you tired of it, Mr. Tatum? Because these people are actively trying to ruin our country. And either we gonna lay down or we gonna stand up and fight against it. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. You stand up and fight against it. I'm not telling you what to do. I don't believe you should do nothing. But you should call down there and tell them how you feel about the way the department is handling things. When you see somebody intersection, I'm not promoting violence. I'm telling you what I'm going to do. I'm not telling you what you should do. I'm telling you I'm not putting up with it. I'm not going to put up with it. I ain't never in my life have seen things go on like I've seen them today. I've never seen stuff like this. I've never seen things like this. You don't do stuff like this, and you don't just get to get away with it. Police officers, the police chiefs need to be held accountable. How do you keep the peace? Balance. Hold police officers accountable when they mess up. Hold the public accountable when they mess up. That's how you keep balance. That's how you build unity.